the debt thing is really interesting. So debt is not real. I give a bank 100, it is allowed to issue 1,000. So 900 is funny money.
Yep.
You know, and we don't understand this. So when you're writing off debt, you're writing off something that didn't exist in the first place.
Yep.
And so when you scale that up on a global level, it's all mad. And it's interesting now that central banks are allowed to print money. You know, they call it quantitative easing. They just make money. they just create it.
Yeah.
Individual financial institutions are allowed to create money in that they have a multiplier of whatever physical assets they hold.
Yeah.
But then when they give that made up money to another bank, that other bank treats that made up money as real and starts again. So you have this multiplier. But what's going to be interesting is not everyone's allowed to do that. So if I'm a nation on the brink like Afghanistan, I'm going to find it very hard to do that. If I'm the US, I can just keep doing it.
Yes.
If I'm China, I can keep doing it. And we have these kind of interesting phony wars going on at the moment, like the US-China thing. China is the second biggest foreign buyer of US debt. They have over $1 trillion of it. What is the US going to do? Is it really going to go to the brink in a fight with one of its biggest bankers?
No.
And what if it did? You know, that'd be quite interesting. What if the US just decided not to pay back China the debt China holds? How would China respond?
Isn't it
no
that
one ever get your mobile phone? You know?
Isn't the thing that the Americans are now not going to consider it debt? They're going to consider it payment for the money they've lost because the virus started in China. So it's like a fine.
Well, there's that kind of rhetoric. But if that happened, I don't expect China to go quietly.
Neither do I.
And the disruption to global trade could be incredible.
Yeah.
And the impact on US firms based in China won't be pretty. You know, the number that get kicked out, I think would be immense. And the impact on the US economy of all of those manufacturers who are currently assembling in China or making in China, being told that they've got X days to get out of the country, where X is not a very big number, that is going to be disruptive. They'll recover, but there will be a period where the US economy takes another almighty hit if they do that. So this is not consequence-free. The global economy is really complex and interconnected. And, you know, sometimes I think these policy choices are driven much more by emotion than by an assessment of the different scenarios.